Hey, and welcome back to another Stu Ball's Garage. Today we're going to be fixing that issue that I showed you in the short that I posted previously. In the short, I came outside, it was 100 degrees, and I was able to just peel off these protection strips that GM puts on their trucks. The reason I peeled it off in the first place was along the front here, there was a part that had already come off and was flapping in the wind when you drive down the freeway. So I came out and I just peeled it off. Super easy, you can see in that video. You normally have to do to get to this point is you have to take some heavy fishing line, like 50-pound test, and a heat gun, and you just run it along where the adhesive is. You can see here where there's adhesive, and you just peel it off. It takes quite a bit of effort in order to do it. So today I'm going to show you what you need to do in order to fix this issue and how to get your truck looking good again. So what you're going to need to complete this is something I picked up locally at an auto store nearby. It's just an adhesive racer wheel. I got the M3 version of it. I don't know if there's one that's better or worse. I've just heard this one works really well. It comes with this wheel you can see here, and then an attachment for a drill so we can take it along the edge. So you may notice my truck is really dirty, so what I'm going to do for this, just to kind of get started, because I'm going to have to wash it again after I get done, is I'm just going to take a sponge and essentially wipe just right around this edge so I'm not grinding dirt further into my paint. And then I'm going to take this wheel. The key thing with these wheels though is you want to make sure that you keep on moving. You do not want to stop and just do one spot. It's going to heat up really fast and then you can damage other things. So you just want to take it and just go along the edge, and you just want to keep on moving. Okay, it's the next day and we're working on the same problem still. So if we're going to take a look here, I'm not too sure how well the camera's going to pick it up, but there's like a little bit of a tar layer or a little bit of the adhesive left, not a whole lot. As you look down here, you might see a little bit more. There's kind of this black, just leftover residue. And then across the top, there's kind of like this yellow line. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick this up on camera really well. There's kind of like just this yellow, I'm imagining it's hard water. So these strips that I took off in the first place, they sit flush against the truck body, but they have this little bit of a lip here on the side, and as water would run down the panel, and then it would sit right here on the edge. And as you can imagine, you know, it evaporate and you get hard water and all sorts of dirt and stuff along there. So that's what I'm imagining is kind of like, I don't know if you can see right here, there's kind of just this yellow line that's beyond the kind of black tar leftover adhesive. So what we're going to use to fix this is a pre-paint solution. So this is what we're going to try. It is the Duplo Color Grease and Wax Remover. Whenever you're putting a new layer of coat or clear coat and you're doing anything like that, you want to use this just to essentially do your last wipe over. Make sure that you've got everything off before you put a new layer on. This should work really well on taking this, especially this black stuff off. It might not work super well for the white or the yellow line. I'm so excited about this. It looks so good compared to what it did look before. I know they serve a purpose of making sure that people don't like ding the side of your truck. And there's plenty of horror stories of people opening doors at Walmart. Walmart seems to be the big culprit, right? Where they swing it open and it knocks that instead of knocking your door. I generally try to stay away from people that look like they're gonna smack your door. So it looks really good. It took off a lot of that stuff, those lines I was talking about. If we take a look, it's really hard to even tell. I bet you the camera's not even gonna pick it up at all, but it's really hard to even tell where that was originally. You gotta love when you got a clean truck, that's for sure. But this looks amazing. Taking a look at it, it's so clean. It changes the look of the truck 100%. I have regretted now that it's done, I regret the fact that I haven't done it sooner. It looks that good. So let's take a look. It just looks so clean. Like, just the lines on the truck just look so good. Even though it is like a pretty old truck in the sense of it's almost at 200,000 miles, the paint, you know, is coming up on 10 years old. It's Chevy's white paint. It's notoriously bad. And I've got, you know, there's some other stuff that needs some work on the truck, you know, some chips or whatever else, but it just looks so clean. You can't even tell where that adhesive was now. It just looks so good. I hope you guys also agree with me on that. Please put your comments down below if you agree, if this looks really good. Now at this part, I also need your guys' help. Down in the comments, I am looking for a decision on what I should do about my running bars. Down here, they just don't look very good. I don't like chrome, and I'm in the process of getting rid of my chrome. Like, you know, I've got chrome door handles, and the funny thing is the Thunder package is actually, that is a chrome package line. But the question is do I just take off the running bars, or do I try to, I don't know, paint them? I'm not too sure. If you put down in the comments what you guys think. They have seen a little bit of wear. You can see that cross member bar there has had some tough times. It's normally the first thing that when I'm off-roading, it's the first thing that gets nailed. I get hung up on the bottom of it. And so just put down in the comments what you think that I should do with these running bars. I've thought about just taking them off, or I've thought about trying to paint them, but thanks so much for that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. It means a lot, and I'll catch you in the next one.